Hello. Hello. Can you see my camera if it's right there? A little bit. You can see it a little bit. Hi, Grace. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been so long. Probably hasn't been too long, but I feel it's been like, I don't know, like 3 weeks or something like that. Should I play music? You know what? I should probably put this on my story. I'm already sweating. I just started. I'm sweating in this front room. There's so much light coming in. And guys, just ignore this massive zit sticker on my face. Why is it all red right there? We're struggling today. It's okay. I think I shall, put on the fan and play music. I should have done this beforehand, but hello, people. Hello, hello. Hi, Cindy. Alyssa, what time is it there? I'm from Australia. It is currently 5:10 p.m. I live in California, so it's sun's starting to set a little bit, starting to go down, but it's 5 p.m. at night. Let us play some music. It's like the same stuff that I always play, but we can't get copyrighted here, guys. Don't worry, I do have like a little project with me to work on. Hello, hello. Peachy. PG, hello. I don't even know what to say about this. This is kind of just like a I don't want to say a for fun project, because if I like it, I'm going to turn it into either like a tutorial or a crochet with me. It just looks like a big old square. That's not what I meant to do, but I'm trying to do like a top down, I guess you could say, like sweater. I really just want it to be like scrappy, and I want it to be like super, super cropped. Like, let's see, let me just throw it on over my head right now. Okay, that's not bad. I kind of want it to be like, I don't even know what those things are called, but like super cropped. Like I want it to stop probably like above my boob or something like that. And then I want like these big, luxurious, like balloon sleeves almost. I've been using a 6mm crochet hook. This is like on the bigger end of hooks for me, but I wanted it to be like really like more like lightweight and almost kind of see-through. Like I wanted it to be like kind of looking like that. But I probably should have used like an 8mm hook or something, because it looks like normal stitching. I do want it to be more like lacy looking though, more like boho-ish. So if I recreate this for video, I'm definitely going to use either thinner yarn or a fatter hook. Oh dang, there are 14, 16 people. Hi, hello people. If you're hopping in here, introduce yourself, please. Say hi. Grace, you asked, have I gotten a good number of packages for the community project? Yeah. So I actually live streamed on Twitch yesterday, but obviously I'm hopping on here today. But I was talking about that on my live stream yesterday. I've been out of town. Yeah, haven't even been home for 2 weeks. So I just got back, was it yesterday? And I went to the post office to pick up all of the packages. I had no idea what to expect. But anyways, I went in there and there were so many packages I had to like use like their bin to carry it to my car because there's so much mail. I think yesterday I picked up, I want to say almost 20 packages. Um, yeah, so those came in pretty fast. I knew everybody was going to like send their stuff in like last minute. So there's still what, about a week? What day is it? The 10th? Yeah, there's about a week until the community patch project thing closes. So I'm assuming there's still going to be more coming into the post office like very last minute. I have had some people DM me and email me saying like they completely forgot about sending in their stuff and they're going to mail it out ASAP, but it might come a little bit late. So I am willing, if you guys haven't sent in your patches, it's okay. If you still want to do it ASAP. I am waiting for a couple other people. They did say it's going to come late, and that's totally okay. Um, I'm willing to wait around for a couple extra days if there are extra packages coming, from out of the country. Like, I'm not just going to not accept those packages that you guys made. So, yeah, I want to say in total, I have around 45 or 50 packages and boxes. There's a couple like massive boxes, but for the most part, they're all like envelopes. Um, and there's just like a huge pile taking up space in my room. But I'm going to open those hopefully. Let's see. So the original cutoff for the project is like the 18th. If some of the packages come in a couple days after, hopefully, around like the 24th or the 22nd or something like that, I can start filming the entire unboxing. Like I said, I haven't opened any of the packages because I swore to you guys I wasn't gonna like take an extra sneak peek at the patches. But yeah, there's a good amount. I want to say at least 40, and I'm so excited. I need to go back and read who sent it in the mail. But if you're here watching, or if you're gonna like rewatch this live later, somebody sent a package and they drew my snake Artemis like on the envelope. It's pretty cute, and they put a beanie on her. So that really caught my eye. Hi, Natasha, Nishida, Peachy. You've been working on a rainbow knit sweater recently. Oh my gosh, I want to knit so bad. I know I say this all the time, but there's just so many projects that I want to do. But obviously with fall coming up, I want to say one of the next DIYs that I'm gonna start working on. I haven't started working on it yet because I've been so busy with just like stuff behind the scenes, but I am gonna do a cropped cardigan tutorial. It's gonna be in different colors than that white one that I showed you guys, because this yarn that I've had from Hobby Lobby has been sitting on my shelf since I think February. So I'm gonna use it. It's like teal blue colors. But yeah, I'm gonna make the cropped cardigan tutorial very soon because I know fall, autumn season's coming up. It's gonna start getting chilly. But another video that I want to record really bad is if you guys saw that We Are Knitters unboxing haul, how they sent me those 2 packages for like the knit kits. I really, really want to record like a knit with me where I make that mohair sweater, because I have never physically like crocheted or knit with mohair. So I'm gonna be doing that hopefully. But I know that sweater's, oh my gosh, knitting's gonna take me so long. Some other stuff I've been working on behind the scenes. This one custom order for a friend of ours. It's essentially like, what would you call it? It's almost like a trench coat. It's massive. It's almost from head to toe, and it's like a men's medium or large. And it has a hoodie and everything. Like, this thing has been taking me so long. I mean, I would say like with other stuff, I mean, I just picked this up yesterday, but like with other orders I've been working on and like videos and stuff that I've been trying to do, it's taken me I want to say almost 2 months now to finish just because I keep putting it off, or then I pick it back up again and I work on it for like a week straight and there's like barely any progress because again, this thing is massive. It's like two adult sized blankets sewn together. Oh my gosh. But I think I just finished it right before I started this live stream. I think I am going to go back on that project and add like a pocket in the front, but hopefully that should only take me like an hour. Yeah, sorry, here I go rambling again. It's possibly because I have coffee. Second coffee of the day, always the second coffee of the day. Let me see. What else can I update you guys on? Sorry, that was weird. Hi, Laura. Makia, you're back. Hello. Zochi. Hey, beautiful. I'm crocheting a cardigan and was looking for someone to watch on YouTube. So happy I got a notification. Those colors are beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't really mean for this to come out looking like a rainbow. It obviously kind of does now. That was not my intention. I wanted it to look more like random, but this is like really unplanned. I don't even really have like a specific pattern that I'm doing. So like I said, I'm doing top down with this, and I wouldn't say messed up, but I just used like the wrong increase on my very first row, which is why this looks so much like a square. So I already know how I'm gonna fix it if I make a video for this. I want it to be more of like a boat neck, like a crew neck, rounded neck, versus this is more like a square. But that's okay. This is like my first time going through it. It's just kind of like it's like for fun before I make a. It's like me pattern testing for myself. um, let's see. And I've also just been switching up stitches. Like as you can see, this purple row right here was just single crochets. This orange row was half double crochets. This teal row and this row are double treble crochets. So I'm just like switching it up. It look like scrappy, but it really does look like a rainbow. That's not what I wanted, but that's okay. Brooke, if you get enough, you could always make multiple projects. Also, hi, Brooke. Yeah, that's the goal for. I think I mentioned that in the patchwork video, but yeah, so let me just like reiterate real fast. Originally, my goal was to get enough patches to make like one really cool like long sleeve cardigan because I kind of timed this right around like fall autumn time. So I pretty much just sew them all together and maybe add like some ribbing and buttons to make like a cardigan. And then with whatever squares are left over, I can make a second thing and then do a giveaway on my channel with that. But now that I'm kind of like, I'm totally down to stick to the cardigan idea and then plus whatever extra project. But if I calculate out like the number of patches I have and like say I only have a couple patches left over to make a second thing, I don't want the second item to be like super small. Like, I don't want it to just be like a bucket hat. I want it to be like a little bit bigger, like something actually like wearable. So I don't want to like hijack all the squares for like me. So if there's not quite enough squares, I think I might downsize the first project. Like for myself, I might downsize that to like a very simple like vest. So, I'm not using all those extra squares for sleeves, something kind of like that. And then I'll have enough squares to make maybe one or two things. But yeah, that's definitely the goal is if I have enough left over, I do want to make like multiple things and then give those away on my channel. So yeah, so far when I'm looking at like feeling my packages, there's a couple packages that I can feel are like, I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but some packages are so thick, like when I squeeze it, it feels like 6 or 8 squares in there. And then I want to say a majority of them, when I squeeze them, it feels like 2 or 3. There's a couple that I could feel that it's just like 1 or 2. So I don't even really know how to estimate how many I have. But obviously, if I have at least 40 packages and the average is like 2 to 3 squares, I should have at least 80, maybe, to 100 squares, hopefully. So, yeah. So, a couple people who have, told me their packages, they just sent it out, like they sent it late. Um, I do need to like check the names on the packages, but if those all come, on time for the deadline, I can start recording like a couple days after, because I do need to like tear into those packages. I need to like make space in my room. And let me tell you guys, there's like no room in my room. So I need to open those. But yeah, I really want to record that. It's going to be such a long video. Like if I have, like 50 packages right now and I spend at least, like 2 minutes just opening the package, reading who it's from, showing off the square, that video is going to be like 2 hours long that I have to edit down. So I need to figure out kind of like an efficient way to very quickly show off the squares and who they're from without glazing. Is that the term I'm looking for? Glazing over it too fast, grazing over it too fast. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys, update you guys on. Don't remember. But Brooke, after you sent me the photo of the market bag, or like that just bag, obviously I'm not gonna like copy your bag exactly, but it just kind of like really sparked me. Like I really want to make just some kind of like shoulder bag. I guess you could say like a market bag, mesh bag. Um, so I need to figure out like a somewhat of like a basic pattern. That way most of my followers will be able to follow along. Most of the time, you guys know I try to stick with like basic tutorials. I don't like anything being like too crazy, or else I get a lot of people messaging me like, how did you, wait, how did you, I don't get it. And I try to just make it easy enough for everybody to understand. But yeah, anyways, that's another project that I really want to start working on besides the cardigan. I really want to do the market bag. Um, What else? I know it's starting to get like into the fall season, but I've really been wanting to make kind of like unisex or like men's like beach shorts, like pullover shorts. I don't really know how to explain them, but just kind of like boho again, like kind of baggy, they're not form fitting, so it can be unisex. Anybody can wear them, but I just kind of want something. And I still go to the beach at this time of the year. Like in California, it's still going to be like 85 degrees, 80 degrees every single day, I think up until December. Last year, Jordan and I were going to the beach in December and it was like 74 degrees still. So would you guys be interested in watching like a beach shorts or like unisex shorts video? It's like a cover up pretty much. I know a majority of my viewers are women, um, but I have learned after posting that men's sweater that so many of you guys like the unisex stuff because you want to make it for like your boyfriends or your brothers. I had so many mothers messaging me after that sweater video saying they wanted to make that for their son who was in the military or he was deployed somewhere, or they just wanted to make it for their son for a Christmas gift, something like that. So let me know if you guys would genuinely be interested in like unisex cover up shorts. Still trying to cater it to you guys. Nope, that's not the right stitch. Gina Wicks, hello. So Presley, have I seen your name before? I feel like I've seen Presley before, but hello, hi Presley. And Alondra, hello, I remember you. Zochi, it looks retro. It kind of, yeah, it kind of looks like with these like two colors here, it kind of looks like 70s, you could say. Let's see. Impatient clothing. Can't wait for the square video. I saw my package in your store yesterday and it's so exciting. Yes, I actually read your name and I was like, wait, I know this name. I did see your package. Um, so thank you for sending that in. It arrived on time. Blind Stitches. Hi, good evening. How are you? I am Marsha Lee. A, sorry, I can't read. A blind crochet teacher here on YouTube. Love your channel and your videos. Well, thank you so much for stopping in and listening to me talk. I feel like this is my first time seeing your name pop up here before. I could be wrong, but hello, Marsha Lee. How do you do it? How do you do your editing? I'm very curious. I take it you have a team or somebody to help you assist you, or maybe not even. But thank you for coming to support me. I need to check out your channel after this, see what you're up to. Brooke, my sister was so stoked to be featured in the thumbnail for your video. She's the one in the photo that got featured. Really happy that my bag is inspiring a video. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it just takes like the right design pattern or like the right color combination. But like, in the past, I've seen plenty of photos like on Pinterest of like market bags, and I've been like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even want one. Obviously, I've never made a video for it before. And then, you had told me about it when I was making the video, or like telling you guys I was going to make the sub video. You had told me about the bag, and you're like, I'm going to send it into you when it's done. It's like, okay, let's see what this market bag looks like. And I don't know what it is about that bag, but I love it. Like, I genuinely really like the pattern. I'm curious, did you follow like a tutorial kind of, get inspiration for your bag on YouTube or Pinterest, or did you kind of just like wing it and make it? Because something that I do want to like lend from yours is, I don't know if I'm describing this right, but on your market bag, there's like sections where you have to stitch every stitch. So it's kind of like solid. And then for a couple rows after that, you kind of have like a chain space and then a stitch, chain space and a stitch. At least that's what it looks like. So it kind of has more of like a see-through meshy look, but I liked that. I don't like how the market bags I've seen in the past are like all mesh. That's not realistic for me. My pen's gonna fall out. Like, what do you mean? So I really want to like kind of take from that inspiration and do some type of pattern that is kind of blocked and then a little bit of mesh and then blocked in the mesh. It's taking me forever to finish this row. Enough. Hey, I'm currently in the process of making your checkered vest. Well, good luck to you. It does take some time, but I love that thing. I don't wear it enough, just because, wearing full-on crochet like sweaters, they get so hot, but I really love that vest. Alyssa, the community cardigan thing is going well. The deadline to accept the squares is still not over. So for anybody who's left the chat and then come back, or new people here, I'm just going to reiterate really fast. The cutoff date is around October 18th. So you guys have 1 week left to ship out your squares to me. If you live in the US and you send your square out today or tomorrow or whatever, it'll get to me on time. If you live within the US, you should get your square to me in under a week. If you guys are still planning on sending your squares from out of the country, I am willing to wait for it. Like I said, it's a week left until the cutoff. What I could do, like, if it's going to take super long, your item might not make it in the entire unboxing video, or like unpackaging video. But if you still want your square to be included, like in the cardigan, like I said, it won't be in the unboxing video, but I could include it in like me actually making the cardigan, because obviously I'm not going to film the unboxing and then go right into making the items that same day. So, if I like take a week to actually start making the cardigan or whatever, it can be in the final product. But yeah, as I'm sure you guys know, I have like a schedule of like videos planned ahead of time. So I can't just like drop everything to film all these new videos. Like I have things lined up. So I can't just like make the unboxing and then make the cardigan like the very next day. Like I've got other things planned. I kind of want to space out the cardigan stuff with like other DIYs or other types of videos that I have planned. Um, so yeah, if you guys haven't sent out your squares yet and you still want to do it, let me know here in the chat so I know to wait for it. But yeah, the cutoff is in a week. So let's get it popping, guys. I'm sure a handful of packages are still on their way, just from out of the country or even in state. I knew a ton of people were gonna like push it to the last minute to send in their stuff, which is why I got like 20 packages in the span of like 1 week or something like that. So Sarah Welsh, hi Sarah. You asked what I'm working on right now. It's kind of like I'm trying to like pattern test kind of something for like a tutorial or a crochet with me, but I'm essentially doing a top down sweater. So I'm doing like the raglan method, if that's what you want to call it. So this is like the neckline and it's going to work outward. And right here at these corners, that's where my arm holes are going to be. It does look like a giant rainbow, which was not what I was expecting. So if I make a different one and if I like this one and I end up making a video, I will choose a different color pattern because this is a bit much for me. It's super colorful. But I'm just trying to make kind of like I don't want to say lacy, but for lack of better terms, I wanted it to be like very lightweight, lacy, almost see-through, very scrappy feel. I want it to be a top-down, like cropped sweater. And like, I mean, super, super cropped. Like, I don't even know the term for it, but I just want it to be like, you can wear like some kind of bralette or something underneath, like super fashionable, like runway model type of stuff. But I want the top-down bodice of it to end like at the nipple, maybe just like a little bit below, like super super cropped. But then I want these like huge dramatic balloon sleeves that go completely like long sleeve. So just like something super colorful and crazy. But I just picked this up yesterday. I started it on my live stream on Twitch yesterday, and I'm just kind of trying out different pattern stitches and stuff to see how I really want to make that final DIY. Grace, have you used any wool yarn recently? I've been thinking about getting some for a wearable, but wool yarn is so expensive. Yeah, no, I haven't used any recently. I think the last time I used legit wool yarn was when I was showing off that like super, super cropped bralette thing in like my everything I made in August video, I think it was. But yeah, that's like the last time I've used wool yarn. I'm still just like working on other projects. I want to say I realistically won't be using wool yarn for like at least another month or so. I know it's getting like already October, but for me, like living in California, it doesn't, even like in the winter, it'll get to like the 40s maybe. But for me to make like an entire like wool sweater or something, I couldn't wear that for very long. Like for me, if I make like an acrylic sweater, that's enough to keep me warm. So I probably won't touch wool. Like I won't do like a wool type of project for a little bit longer. A Bell, hello from Sydney, Australia. Hello, I got a couple packages. Was it packages from Australia? Was it Australia? I also got an order from Australia a couple days ago. Brittany, hi Brittany Aguilar. Hello, hello. Yes, you made it. It's so nice seeing like familiar names because I haven't done a YouTube live stream in probably like a month. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That's like something I talked about in my live stream on Twitch yesterday. One of my goals that I'm gonna really try to like hound in on this month and then, carry on out from there. But I really want to make it a point to get back on my live streaming. I just fell off. Like I really just got so caught up in everything else and I wasn't like managing my time and my projects enough. And I haven't been live streaming, but I am going to try to at least live stream once on Twitch every Saturday. I would like to do it every, I think, Tuesday as well. And then at least one YouTube live stream a week. I know it's asking a lot because I got so much to do, but I love live streaming. Like it makes me so happy to get to talk to you guys and catch up. Let me drink a little bit here. Let me see. Enough. I hope I'm saying your name right. You said, I had a question. My ends, okay. My ends, you're doing the checkered vest on both sides are all straight. Okay. But the entire thing as a whole is not straight. It's slant, if you get what I'm saying. I'm also a new sub. I love your tutorials. It's really easy to follow. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, that's something I try to do most of the time on my channel is make like beginner friendly style videos. I don't want to put out these like crazy advanced stuff. One, because that's too time consuming for me. And then two, it confuses like a lot of viewers and yeah, I just like making basic beginner stuff for the most part. But if I can read what you're saying correctly, there's like a couple things it could be off the top of my head. You can have straight edges of your work, which means you're not increasing on your edges. So the edge of your work is still straight. But if you're accidentally increasing in the middle, of course, your work is going to start to bow outward because you're increasing in the middle or adding extra stitches or whatever it may be. Or if you're skipping stitches, it'll bow out the other way because you're shortening your work in the middle. But like I said, the ends of your work are still beautiful. So it could be that you're either skipping stitches or you're adding too many. I don't know which way you mean your work is slanting, or if you just mean like it's slanting like that. If it's slanting like just to one side, I don't know what that could be. But a lot of times, like when I made the men's sweater, I think even when I made the checkered vest or even the flame vest, your work or like my work when I was doing the vest and stuff for the sweater, it starts to bow out like a rainbow. It kind of has like this like U shape to it. And it kind of carries on like that, like looking a little bit uneven like that for I'd say like I don't know, anywhere between 5 to 10 rows. And it's not until like on the men's sweater, it definitely does that. I had a lot of people messaging me saying, after they did the ribbed band and they started adding the rows, their work was like curving. That's the word they use. Like my work's curving and I don't know why. Am I messing it up? That's how it was for me too. So I don't know if that helps at all, but even if you're not like adding stitches or dropping stitches, it kind of just takes that shape. And then once I got to like 10 to 15 rows, it starts to even out. But that's just because typically I don't really know how to explain the math or the science behind it, if that's what you want to call it. But when you have your band, that's like a set number of rows. And then if you add like a ton of stitches on top of that band, it's going to like bow out a little bit. And then it won't even out until you get like enough rows. One way to like work around that is to eliminate some stitches in that first row. So after you do your rib band and you're placing stitches into that band, maybe don't do as many as me, and then it won't pucker out so much. It might just stay straight. But I mean, typically your rib band is a little bit tighter and then the body of your work is a little bit looser. At least that's how I've been making my stuff. So I don't know if that helps, but if you're pretty sure that you're not skipping stitches or you're not adding extra stitches, that might just be the actual shape that it's taking on its own. And that doesn't mean that you're messing it up at all. A Bell, you said, does anyone else use yarn from old jumpers? I unpicked the whole jumper. We love sustainability. I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, that's kind of a smart way, like you say, sustainable to like reuse your yarn if you know you're never gonna like wear that sweater again. A lot of times I just have given my stuff away. So I mean, I have a pile of my own stuff that I still have. But I've never like torn apart a project. That's kind of smart, honestly. You don't have to go buy new yarn. Brooke, I was inspired by Pinterest, but it didn't seem sturdy enough. The bottom was all double crochet, like 12 rows. Then the mesh is half double crochet. Chain one, skip one, repeat around. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, is like I want to be able to put stuff in the market bag. Obviously not like 10 pounds worth of stuff, but like if I'm gonna throw, like my phone and my wallet, I don't know, some like fruit bars in there, or like snacks and a ball of yarn and stuff. I don't want the whole thing to like sag and like stretch out. And I know regardless, like with crochet, that's kind of what's gonna happen. But I think that's why I haven't really made a bag for myself. Back when I was in like high school, I used to make a ton of like shoulder satchel, like just round circular like mail bags. But those again would stretch out so fast, and that's what I want to avoid. But I have a feeling it's gonna be like inevitable, which is why I just want to make it anyways. Um, I also kind of like going in the same theme of like bags. Something that I want to do is get like a leather bottom and then crochet on that leather bottom. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but if you guys go on Etsy or eBay, a lot of shops sell like leather bottoms pretty much. It's like either circular or it has like an oval shape to it, or even probably like rectangular. But they have holes punched out around the edge of that leather work. So you can physically like crochet into those stitches. So you have a very sturdy bottom. And then I imagine if you use strong enough yarn, I kind of want to do a project with like t-shirt yarn. See, this is what I mean when I say I have so many things that I want to make that I can't even get to everything. But yeah, something that I've been wanting to do since before I started my channel was get a leather bottom. Excuse me, I just burped. That's gross. Get a leather bottom, I think like circular or something, and then use like a really fat hook, like 10 millimeter or something like that, and use like that hooked t-shirt yarn, and then crochet on top of that leather bottom, so you have like a really, really sturdy bottom that's not going to like bow out or stretch out. And then again, you have really tight stitches, and just like make a purse like that. That'd be really fun to make. Oh, Mama,
It's been cut away.
come say hi. Oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Guys, this is Mowgli. This is a Mowgli update. He has a cone on because he has allergies and it keeps scratching. So he has to wear this cone literally at all times.
You should show them.
No, it's so sad. Look, guys, he's like tearing
We'll
apart
see.
his face because he's so itchy. Don't worry, we're taking care of him. He's got ointment and medication, and there's nothing else we can really do right now. But this poor boy, poor Momo.
He's been cuddling this whole time.
He won't leave. Look. Hi. You just need. Oh, he's like back up in the lap. Oh, babe. Your crotch is in the camera. Oh, that's okay. Where are you going?
I'll go wash the cars.
Oh. Go get him. My foot's falling asleep. So yeah, so much going on. Like I said, we got home like a day ago, 2 days ago. So we're coming home to like, oh. I saw your face poke out in the back. Coming home to like a an allergic dog, and cleaned the house a little bit today. Today I actually kind of filmed like a productive day in the life. While we're here in like the live stream, oh, I thought that was you laughing. While we're here in the live stream, I can get like real time feedback. Um, so obviously my channel is like DIY focused, mainly crochet. It's like, yarn stuff. Um, and I'm always going to be doing like yarn related videos, projects, DIYs, always going to be doing crochet because that's like the number one hobby and passion. But I don't want to, how do I phrase this? Recently, I've really been wanting to put out just like a little bit of like, I guess you could say lifestyle videos, more just like personal life stuff. Um, whether that be like vlogging. I have done like a day in the life videos before. It could even be like a little bit of fitness. I'm not a trainer or anything. I just kind of I don't want my channel to be completely crochet. I don't want to get to a point where I can only post crochet related content or yarn content. Because, for me, that would I'm fine right now, but, over time, hello, that would really like burn somebody out. And I don't want my entire channel to just be put in this box of like one thing. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So regardless, I'm always going to be doing crochet and yarn videos because that's like my mainstay and that's what I love. But would you guys be willing to, like, would you guys watch videos of mine if I every now and then, like once a month or something, I put out like a lifestyle type of video or like a weekly vlog? And I wouldn't post every week the vlog, but like I'll take 1 week out of the month and vlog. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? Um, I'm not going to completely change the channel. I talked about it on Twitch as well. So I would say if I started doing this like kind of like a new thing, showing you guys more like behind the scenes, personal life stuff, like other stuff that I do just besides crochet. I'd say 75% of my channel, 75% of my channel would still be crochet, knit, yarn, DIY related, but I might start to incorporate, once a month, maybe twice a month, some type of like different type of video. That way you guys can kind of see more of what I'm doing. You guys kind of get to know me a little bit more personally, see my trials and tribulations, other fun stuff that I'm doing besides just, using my hands for work. So yeah, let me know if you guys would watch that stuff, honestly. Yeah, of course, I'm never going to stop doing the crochet stuff, but I just want to, maybe like 20%, 25% start to incorporate some other stuff. So yeah, because that's what I kind of filmed today. I need to like change my position here, but that's kind of what I filmed today because I wanted to try it out. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. It's just the lighting. But that's kind of what I filmed today was I wanted to try something new. So I ended up filming like I guess I'm going to call it like a productive day in the life. Obviously in the video, I'm crocheting like other stuff because I had stuff to get done today, but I kind of show you the start of my morning, just like the little tasks that I had to get done, running to the PO box, going to the gym, like a quick workout that I did at the gym, cleaning the house, showering, getting ready for my day. Just like, I just don't want it to be completely crochet focused and like hyper focused on that. I thought it'd be really fun to do maybe like a morning routine video, like how I start my morning. I always make my coffee, journal, meditate, plan out my day, stuff like that. I'm not going to turn into like some beauty guru influencer person who's like, okay, I'm only doing makeup videos from now on. That's not what I'm going for. I just want to, try out some new stuff. If you guys have been with me for a while, you'll probably know that um, I did like monthly vlogs, I think starting back in like February. And I did them like for 4 months straight. I knew they weren't going to do as well as like my DIYs or whatever, but I just wanted to try something out. And I love vlogging. I love like recording stuff and like compiling it all. But the monthly vlog was a bit much just because I have to go back to like 3 or 4 different memory cards and pull the right clips, put them in the right order, and that's like a month's worth. So I have probably like 60 different clips or 80 different clips. You take like little 30-second clips a couple a day, and then you end up with a shit ton. Um, and it was just a lot of work to like put together an entire month's worth of videos into like 15-minute video, 10-minute video. So if I were to vlog for you guys, it would just be like 1 week out of my month. Um, and I'll be real with you guys. I'm not just going to show you like, these are all the fun stuff I did and everything was rainbows and butterflies. If I vlog, not that I want to like sit here and complain to you guys, but I just want to be able to like talk to you guys like openly, like realistically. So, if I'm having like a bad day or like a rough day or something, I can be able to like vent to you guys like, this shit happened today, or I'm behind on my work, or I didn't even get any work done today and I meant to, and I'm beating myself up about it, but tomorrow we're gonna get back on that shit. I'm not just gonna be like, we went on a date today and then the day after that I got my nails done, and then after that it's gonna be like a realistic vlog. I just want you guys to like genuinely see like the more personal side of my life. And again, that's not going to be every single video, but just a little bit, throw it in there. Yeah, anyways, I'm rambling. But anyways, to get back to it, Brooke, thank you for I promise I'm not gonna like take your exact formula. You did yours. Um, I'm trying to think how I could make the bottom of the bag sturdier, but I'm not sure. I'm also curious, when I was looking at your bag, did you just do like a circle bottom? Like, did you like crochet a circle and then go up from there, or did you do like an oval? Because I think I'm gonna do more of an oval. I was just like looking at your bag and I couldn't quite tell myself. Um, Marva, hello. I'm doing great today. I'm getting back on my shit. Like I said, I've been out of town for 2 weeks, and I'll be real with you guys. So we were out of town. Jordan and I were out of town. We are like house sitting, dog sitting for his family because they were out of the state, and they had 2 dogs. So we watched them for 2 weeks straight, and I did get some work done, but realistically, I had so many things that I put on my plate. I was like, for so many things that I wanted to get done. And I was like, you know what? We're going to be pretty much home alone for 2 weeks. I'm going to get, I'm going to get like 6 videos done. I can record every other day or edit every other day. I can do this, I can do that. And it was just kind of really hard being out of like my element. Like, I don't mind being away from home, but when you're away from home that long, like you're so used to like your surroundings and your environment that I had a routine that I stick to when I'm at home. So just like I wake up every morning, 7, 8 o'clock a.m. I make coffee, I journal, every day I write out, what I'm going to do, just execute everything that I need to get done, everything I need to plan out for the week, stuff like that, do laundry, clean the house, shit like that. I almost always go to the gym. I want to say at least every other day, Jordan and I hit the gym. So yeah, anyways, there's a whole routine, when you're at home that you get used to. And then just being kind of thrown into a different state because we were in Nevada. Yeah, just not our house, not our surroundings. I mean, we were comfortable, but it was just a change of pace and got too comfortable. Like I was like not, I'm like rambling way too much. I just wasn't in my element. Like it was just, I wasn't expecting to be thrown off that much, but I think not being in my typical environment, I have my work desk, I have my room, I can get quiet, shut everybody out. It was just like I wasn't on my shit, and I had so much planned to get done. And I think I was just like in a really weird like mental spot. I wasn't depressed or anything, but I just felt really off. Like I just wanted to like lounge around and take it easy. And I think because like when I'm home, I'm here at my home, I'm so used to that routine of like filming every single day, editing every single day. Um, that when I was like in this different spot, dog sitting, I just all I wanted to do was like not work. And it was nice. Like I had a good break and everything. I did still get work done. I did still record a video. But yeah, now that I'm home anyways, I feel a lot better. Like it was fun and all, but now that I'm home, yesterday and today, I've been trying really hard to like get back into the routine. So we got up early today, went to the gym today, got a ton of filming done, um, answered some emails, just getting back into like my groove. And I feel like so motivated, like after having like a little bit of a break. So many things I want to get done. Like I can't even, I'm overloaded. There's so much I want to do. Anaf, you said, can I send you a picture on your Instagram? Yeah, yes, please. That would help a lot. Um, that helps me understand a lot more when I can actually visualize. But you're saying that's what is happening. It's curving from both sides. So you mean like it's rainbowing? Then there's probably, if your work, if you're saying it's kind of like bowing out like a U shape, like an upside down U, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. That's typical. That happens a lot with my work. It happened with the men's sweater. I believe it did happen with my flame vest as well as my checkered vest. It doesn't just come out straight. It honestly doesn't. I've never really had work that works out that perfectly straight. Um, if it's bowing out, you're probably not doing anything wrong. That's just the shape of the sweater that it's going in. Unless it's extremely like you, then there's probably something wrong. But if it's got like just a slight shape to it, there's nothing wrong. Just keep working it. But go ahead and send me the photo and I can like double check. Emily, you said, I have converted a granny square blanket into a sweater in the past. Great way to reuse a blanket. That's really smart. Um, that's actually a really good tip because I wouldn't like having to undo every single stitch. But if you can just like undo the joining stitches and then throw together those granny squares into something new, that's pretty smart. Jess Lynn. Hi, dear. Long time video viewer, first time live stream watcher. I'm currently working on a pillow cover. That's so cool. I've been talking about that recently in a couple like live streams, and I might have even mentioned it like in a video a couple weeks back. But that's something that I really want to do. Long story short, I want to start decorating my house. It's not my house, but I want to start decorating the space that I live in with like crochet goodies or even like knit goodies. And something I really want to do is make like a decorative pillow cover. So whether I like thrift a pillow or I go to the store and buy like a really cheap pillow, because I don't really want to just use stuffing. But long story short, I want to knit and crochet some like really like crazy colorful pillow covers. And then I can just kind of throw it as like decorative piece, like on your couch, or you can throw it like on your bed when your bed is all made up. I think it'd be really fun to make more of like a basic neutral colored one with like fringe and stuff on it, like fringe and pom poms and stuff, and then do like another one, like more like a rectangle shape or something, and like knit it, but like alternate a bunch of colors and just, I think it'd be so cool. So that's really cool that you're working on that right now. Um, I just want to see what you're working on. Like I don't know, I just like seeing the projects that you make. Jess Lynn, even though you're not done with it, would you mind just like DMing me or emailing me or something what it looks like? Because I just want to see like what you guys create. That's so cool that you're literally working on something that I've been dying to make for so long. Christine Mecca, hey girly. Hi. Blind Stitches. You told me your name. I'm gonna have to go find it again. I'm so sorry. Marshally. Let me find this again. You said try using t-shirt yarn to make your bag. Yes, exactly. That's I feel like if I use t-shirt yarn for a market bag, it'll be pretty bulky. Um, But if I make more of like a satchel, purse, handbag kind of thing, I will definitely use t-shirt yarn. Just more sturdy. Christine, you said I'm currently doing a Christmas sweater following your checkered pattern. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming white and I almost said gray, white and red. That'd be super cute. And you can do like the red band in like green or something, or green and red, and then do the band in white. I don't know. That'd be fun. And Jess, yeah, you said you have a bag full of t-shirts that you want to convert into yarn, but you think it's going to be too time consuming. I want to say like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, I wanted to do that too. I had a bunch of old t-shirts and I was like, I should recycle these into like t-shirt yarn. And I watched a video and it is efficient, using t-shirts that you have, but it looks so time consuming. I do agree with you there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I might just buy my t-shirt yarn um, because I don't really have those shirts anymore. I do, like when I am done using clothing or it's not my style anymore, I do donate all my stuff to I think it's called the DAV. So I'm not just like throwing my stuff away. It is getting recycled for other people to use it, people like who need it. Um, so I don't really have those shirts anymore, but I did donate them. So they did go to use. Sarah Welsh. Hi, Sarah. I feel like I recognize your name. You said, yes, please make a bag with the leather bottom. I've seen so many crochet bags at Target this summer. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't been to Target in a while, but I know like in the last year, 2 years, crochet and like knit stuff has been so big at like just in stores, like whether it's like Fashion Nova or Target or I don't know, Misguided or what are all these other stores that I see like on Instagram? But yeah, it's like such a huge thing now all of a sudden. Enough. You said, I hope Mowgli gets well soon. Poor baby, poor pup. I know. Um, so Mowgli has had these things before. I want to say like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and it wasn't nearly as bad. I think we just didn't realize that he was scratching it so much. Like we caught it ahead of time, and then we were able to put the ointment on and heal it all up. But yeah, my mom took him to the vet, got him checked out. And this happened again 4 months ago as well. They took him to the vet, swabbed him, took cultures, took a blood test, everything. And everything came back negative. So they don't even know what the allergy is. It's not ringworm. Um, that would be like number one. Like I know a lot of dogs who get ringworm or something like that. They have like these lesions on the skin, but they said that came back negative again. They test for a bunch of other things. It's all negative. They don't know what it is. They just said, all we know is that it is a skin allergy. He probably picked it up at the dog park. He might have picked it up from whatever is like in the grass or just outside, or maybe another dog had something and it just didn't react well with him. But yeah, this time it's so much worse. Like I said, we were gone for 2 weeks, and my mom is telling me she saw him scratching it. And a few days before we came home, she was like, he was scratching it so hard he dang near bloodied himself. So she took him to the vet. And, when he scratches so hard, he rips off all of that fur. So there's just these huge open, they're not wet or anything, it's just raw. So yeah, this poor dog. But he's on medication. We're trying really hard to fix him up. But he has the cone on, and even with the cone on, he's like scratching the cone. He can't scratch himself, but it's so itchy for him. I can see it. Zochi, you said, would you ever make him a little Halloween costume? I have a 9-month-old baby girl, and I'm making her an Oogie Boogie costume. That's so cute. Okay, it's ironic that you said that because 2 nights ago, no, 3 nights ago, Jordan and I put on Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it Christmas? Yeah. And we watched it. I've only seen the movie a couple times, but that was like my third time, and I watched it with Jordan again. But when Oogie Boogie came on, Jordan like lost his shit, and he was like, "This is my favorite part." That's super cute, though. And it's like super fitting though, because obviously it's like claymation, but like Oogie Boogie's like it looks, I don't know, like you could make it look like handmade. That's really cool. And I'm totally down to make Mowgli a costume. I don't even know what it would be. If you guys have suggestions for what I should make Mowgli, don't make it crazy, okay? I got a ton of other projects I need to work on. Don't be like, make him a whole mermaid gown. Like, no. But if you guys have suggestions, I'm down to make the stock something. I do know that if you guys saw my snake video where I made already a bunch of clothing and hats and stuff, I do want to do a video featuring Mowgli where I make him like a, with fall coming up, I want to make him like a little turtleneck, like a sleeveless turtleneck that he can throw on when it starts to get cold. We take him on a walk to go pee or whatever. So I do want to make him like a sweater video. Um, yeah, sorry, I've been rambling, but now I'm catching up to everybody else's replies. You guys are saying you love, love, love watching DITL vlogs. Oh, day in the life vlogs. Abel, you said, I want vlogs, would love to watch those. We want Aaron vlogs. Um, thank you guys so much for, I mean, I hope you guys are being honest. I believe you guys, but I'm glad that you guys are really on board with that. Like I said, it won't be, the whole channel's not changing. I just want to like incorporate some stuff. And I don't doubt that even in like the vlog or like a day in the life or productive this or morning routine, that you're still going to probably see like crochet stuff by nature. I'm surrounded by it. So it's very reassuring. Thank God. To get a good sturdy base, you can buy plastic like the cone for your dog is made of at the hardware shop. It won't stretch. You might even be able to get it a little thicker. Yeah, I thought of like having something like that too, like where you crochet, but you insert the plastic into it so it's still like sturdy. Um, I'm just like, I need minimal work. Like, I'm not trying to like be out here cutting plastic, like I'm down to try it, but I think I might do the leather bottom first, just because I've seen people offer it on Etsy. Um, yeah. You know what? I have my camera right here. Do you guys mind being in the end of my day in the life vlog? Let me get my camera. Okay, here we go. Say hi, guys. Say hi to the day in the life vlog. I've got the whole chat here. We're just chatting it up, catching up on that crochet stuff, but that's so cool. Hi, vlog. Let's see. Oops, lots to catch up on. My music stopped. Oopsies. Haley, you said don't feel like you need to box yourself in. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Like I said, like in the past, I have tried a little bit of these things and the videos went well. I got, I'd say, an average response on it, but I think I just want it to be more consistent. Whereas before it was kind of just like one every couple of months. But I think I'd say on average, I post about 8 videos a month. Because I post 2 times a week and rarely do I miss an upload. But, if I'm posting 8 times in a month, I could dedicate 1 or 2 of those to like a weekly vlog or a day in the life or a morning routine video or I don't know, just like something like that. And that you guys will still end up with a ton of other material to watch. Because even though like you guys know like crochet is like my thing, I actually don't follow, I'm not subscribed to any crochet or knit channels. Believe it or not, a lot of channels that I'm subscribed to are like daily vloggers or there's only like one fashion type of genre person that I follow, but a lot of the people that I watch are just like daily vloggers because I get entertainment, whether they're hilarious or they just how they talk is very entertaining or just the way that they edit their videos is very entertaining. So yeah, I'm obviously a crocheter, but I don't follow any like DIY channels or anything like that. I just watch a lot of vloggers. Like I mentioned it in my other live stream, but I watch like It's Judy's Life. She's a mom vlogger. I watch My Fammy. She's pretty much a daily vlogger as well. Who else do I watch? I can't think of anybody else. But yeah, I get very entertained just watching other people, like what they're up to. I usually put them on if I'm working out, like on the spinning machine, cycling spinning machine at the gym. I'll throw somebody up on my phone while I'm spinning or while I'm crocheting, getting orders done and stuff. I always throw on vloggers. So yay, you guys said yes, vlogs. Hi, Joe Mama. You said I love vlogs. 100% will watch. Hell yeah, I love vlogs. Yes, please vlog, 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 vlog. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the feedback. Just gives me more like motivation and like confidence to put it out there and know that you guys will be entertained. Mama! Hi, Mishmello. Yes, surprise live. I meant to announce it. Hi, baby. Hi, cone baby. Come here. What does that mean? Come here. Yeah, I meant to announce it on like my Instagram and like make a post on it on YouTube at like noon. And then I just got caught up with the gym. I did take a nap. And then by the time I woke up, I was like, I'm gonna hop on the live in an hour. Like, mm. So yes, sorry, it is unannounced, but I'm assuming that a lot of you guys that are here right now have like notifications turned on or something, which is why you guys made it. So thank God. Brooke, you went with a basic circle. Yeah, I'm not sure because I obviously don't want to like copy your work. I think I've wanted to do more of like an oval or like a really like long oval, almost I guess rectangle, but we'll see. I haven't even like put anything together for that yet. Don't you guys love how every time I start like a live stream, I completely drop my work and I like stop working on it and I'm just like talking and drinking my coffee. But yeah, this is what I have so far. It's not bad. I didn't want it to be this bright. I mean, I did want it to have color and stuff, but I just didn't want it to look like a rainbow, and it's kind of doing that. So I'll probably continue just with this same pattern for, I don't know, six or eight more color changes. And then I'll go ahead and, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll probably make the chain for the body and sleeve portions in like 3 or 4 rows. And then I'll just do the rest of the body piece for like I said, like six or so more colors. My nipples go like right there. So I just want it to look like really, I don't even know what I'm going for, but I think this would look really cute if you just had like a basic triangle bralette or something so you can see the bra underneath. Super cropped, like something high waisted, and then you just got these crazy baggy, colorful sleeves. So like all the attention is up top. So if I do like an entire like body length sweater with all this color and stuff, I feel like it's going to be super overload. So if I just kind of stop it, even maybe like above the chest, and then just have sleeves, that would look kind of cool. But yeah, taking forever. Putting that aside. I just get caught up with like reading what you guys, sorry, I'm like all oily and shiny. I'm just like wiping it. But I just get all like involved in the live chat and I just like focus all my energy there. Dorothy, love from the Philippines. Thank you so much for watching. What time is it? What time is it in the Philippines right now? It is currently at 6 p.m. over here in California. We have 30 people here in the chat, 29 people here in the chat. Hello. Sarah Welsh, you said, maybe too personal, but do you and Jordan live together? Yes, we've been living together for a minute now. I don't even know how long. But yeah, we just hit it off. We obviously have deep conversations, we talk things through, but yeah, we've been living together for several months now. Several months. Our 1 year is coming up in December, and that's crazy. Already 1 year. Where did my dog go? Mowgli. You guys hear his like little feet. Mowgli. I need some chapstick. Brittany, you said, I feel like you would make the oval or circle as wide as you'd like the base of the bag to be, then work with no increases. Yeah, that's pretty much how I made the bags back in the day. I probably have photos of the bags that I made a long time ago, but that's pretty much how I was doing it. I just made circles for the bottom, like, you increase to make your circle. And then for the body of the bag, I was just adding regular one double crochet into each stitch, like just to work upwards. Pretty much like making my bucket hat tutorial. That's the same thing. You make the circle base and then you don't add any more increases to make the body of the hat. So it's the same thing. I think I'm just going to make like an oval shape. And then when I'm done making the base of it, it won't be too big. I'll start working upward from there. Sarah Welsh, would you ever do like the Vlogmas stuff? That would be cool to see. I've never thought about that, but there are a ton of people that I see that do that. I used to watch people that I was like really invested in. I used to watch Vlogmas stuff, but personally, in the last few years, I haven't really watched Vlogmas. I think that's a lot of, I mean, at least the people I've seen do it, they do daily Vlogmas. They're doing Vlogmas for at least like 14 days, and that's a little bit too much. Um, but again, I would be down to do like a one week in December vlog. So like I said, I'd take 1 week out of the month and vlog it. Hello from Connecticut. Mobley says hi too. Hello from Connecticut. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Impatient Clothing Yarn Inspiration just released a fun donut pillow knitting pattern. I feel like I saw that ad on my phone. Like I'm pretty sure Joanne's sent me. It might have not been Yarn Inspiration, but I'm pretty sure I saw a donut pillow pattern in like an ad recently. Cheyenne, late to the party, but I love watching you live while I crochet. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys can just like listen to me talk and discuss things, and you just kind of feel like you have somebody there while you crochet, because that's what I love doing. I don't really watch people live stream just because I never catch it on time. I'm freaking busy, but I always, put on somebody that I watch and listen to them while I work. But I'm glad the people that are here, that you guys enjoy my voice. I've gotten so many people that leave comments on my videos saying like, I've gotten so many people that say something like, oh my gosh, like I love the video, but I couldn't stand your voice. I had to click out. Or somebody said like, can you clear your throat already? Like, I can't listen to you talk. Like your voice is so annoying. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. It's just my voice, but I'm glad you guys get a kick out of it. When I was a lot younger, like in middle school and stuff, I used to be really insecure about my voice because, like, all the girls around me had, I don't want to say girly voices, but their tone, their pitch was like a lot higher. It sounded just more feminine. And I used to have people comment when I was like literally in like fourth grade, third grade, would comment all the time like, wow, your voice is so like raspy, or your voice is so masculine. I love it. And when you're like a fourth grade girl, you're like, what? Like your identity is shocked. You're like, what? I'm a girl. Why are you calling me masculine? But now that I'm older, I don't know. I like my voice when I've gotten used to, listening to myself talk when I have to edit every single video. Um, you guys should hear me when it's first thing in the morning. My voice sounds my voice sounds like very scratchy and rough, but I'm glad you guys can get a kick out of it. Trying to read these. Oh my god, the chat went away. I can't keep up fast enough. Cheyenne, you said also love your recent video with your car. It's good to see different crochet content. Yeah, I featured the car in a vlog back in like April, I think. But yeah, in case you guys didn't see that video, Um, Jordan, obviously being a photographer, he has a ton of friends in the same business, and one of his friends that's a photographer as well. He's doing this. I don't know if you want to call it a piece, but he's doing this thing right now where he is shooting a bunch of people with their classic cars, and he tells a story. Each person has their own life, their own journey, why they got the car, what they're doing to the car, that kind of thing. So he reached out to Jordan because he had seen us in the car before, and he was like, "I really want to do a piece on your guys' classic car." So, literally last minute, like the day of the shoot, I was like, "I'm gonna make like a quick little crop top and shoot it when we're there." So yeah, that was a fun one. And I think he said he's trying to put together like 30 plus different photography shoots with these cars. So eventually, hopefully, that the shoot that he did with us, we shot in downtown LA, but hopefully he will put that in his magazine piece that he's working on. That'd be super cool. But yeah, I've done that before. I've like gone shooting somewhere with Jordan, and like last minute, I'm like, I'm gonna make something really quick and fun for this shoot. So it just kind of fit in nicely. That one, I guess you could essentially, it's like a crochet with me, but that was essentially like a little vlog. I didn't show enough of the shoot, but that's because once we started shooting, I was focused on doing what he was directing and stuff. Franco, you said, "Hi, I'm in my accounting class right now. Are you like physically in person and like you have your headphones in and you're like watching me? Or are you like school, like online, and then you have me on?" But that's really funny. I hope we don't get caught. And if your class can hear me right now, what's up? It's Aaron B. Welcome to my live stream. Matthias, please come to Brazil. Big fan from Brazil. That'd be a really great place to travel to. I have never been to South America. There are so many places on my bucket list of places that I want to go, and I'm down to go to Brazil. That'd be amazing. You guys are so cute. Hi, hi, hi. Denari, yes, watching those vloggers who have those aesthetic vlogs while crocheting is just chef's kiss. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really have that aesthetic down. It's starting to get dark in here. Like I said, there's a ton of people that I watch who daily vlog, and just their style of, well, not only like talking, because a lot of times they're funny, but their style of editing and like their cuts and just everything is, it's everything. Like I really watch it because it's so entertaining and it's visually pleasing. Um, so I don't daily vlog like that. I'm more of like a DIYer, but I would love to get to the point. I would love to get to the point where I could vlog aesthetically like that, like be able to edit my content in such a way that it's so like, oh, that was cool. Oh, that's a cute little thing she did. Oh, that's like I want to get to that point. It definitely is not going to start off that way, but maybe if I really start doing more of like daily vlogging or something like that, I'll have enough practice where I can get it down. Joe Mama, I like your voice. It's so relaxing to me. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I used to be really insecure about it. But yeah, now that I'm older, I like it. I've had people tell me all the like now that I'm an adult, people will be like, "Oh, you have like a radio voice." I'm like, "Oh, should I go on 99.1 and host a show? Um, make my own freaking podcast where people can just listen to my voice?" But Sarah, people can be so mean over the internet. I think your voice is very soothing. Can't wait for your vlogs. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at reading, like, I've never had someone be, I've only had a few people that were like really openly like rude, like that was highly unnecessary to comment. It's been really rare. I think a lot of times people are just trying to like joke around, or maybe they're not. I don't really know. I'm not speaking for them. Um, But a lot of times, like when people like read these things, I actually like laugh. Like I laugh, like I chuckle out loud, and then I show it to Jordan, and we kind of just like make a joke out of it because I try to think of it this way: people who are like leaving ruder type of comments like that, they don't know you personally, so I shouldn't take their comment personally because they don't know me personally. So it's like, what does it matter? Like if it was like my boyfriend or somebody like my best friend being like, girl, that's so annoying, I'd be like, okay, hurtful. But when it's somebody very random who's just like leaving a comment like that, I just kind of like laugh about it. there was um there was this one time, at first I was kind of like, ugh, and then I like read it a couple more times and I was like, oh, and I started laughing about it. I want to say like 6 or 5 months ago or something like that. You guys know how like in my DIYs, usually like in the intro and the outro, I'll put clips of me like modeling my stuff. And back when I used to do it myself, I used to make everything slow-mo because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, I need to extend these clips and make it look like the wind's blowing in my hair and. Um, so yeah, back when I used to edit like film by myself, I used to do everything slow mo. And then once Jordan started filming for me, we started making things look more real time. Like we don't really slow clips down anymore. But anyways, um, I think somebody was watching like one of my DIYs. Um, I don't even remember what video it was. It was a video that I didn't even model that much. Like it was like a really short thing, but somebody had like commented like something like, "Oh damn, you're really full of yourself." And when I first read that, I was kind of like, "Oh, that's what?" Like, I guess like I am like showing myself off. And then so at first I was kind of like taken aback, and then I read it a few more times, and I started laughing, and like I showed it to Jordan. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" And I really wanted to just comment back like, "Damn, if you think like this," I was like, "You should see some of my other videos." Like, there are some videos, and I can admit it, there's some videos of mine that I spent hours like editing those clips like slow mo because I'm trying to make it look visually pleasing, entertaining. Like I want to put out, I don't know, visually stunning content. So it just kind of like made me laugh. Like at first I was all kind of like, "Ugh, that hurt my feelings for a second." And then I was like, no, she's right. And then I just really wanted to be like, if you think that was full of myself, you should see some of my earlier shit where I'm really about myself. um, Denari sending love from Massachusetts. Love your channel because there are not a lot of crochet channels that have that modern vibe, so I love it. Okay, I like that. I don't think I've heard that before. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Modern vibe. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna take that and run with it. Makia, I love your voice. People can be really rude. Trust me, I choose not to talk to certain people because they make fun of my southern accent. Oh, that's harsh. Yeah, I mean, if something's bothering you, the best advice, and like I've taken this too, is like just remove yourself from the situation. Like don't keep putting yourself in the same environment where people can continue to hurt you like that. Like what purpose does that serve? If you, for example, if you have people that in your life personally that are like making fun of you or mocking you, and trust me, I have the same issue. Like you're not going to keep going back to that same scenario where people are going to keep putting you down or whatever. It's like you're just going to remove yourself. Like I don't need to be part of this anymore. That doesn't help my mental state. So I'm gonna take care of me. Bye. I feel that. Joe Mama, what day are you doing the video on the squares you got from everybody? I talked about it earlier in the live stream, but the cutoff date is like the 18th. Where are you
I'm
going?
gonna take the boy to get it low.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm like done anyways. Just you can sit for a second. Yeah, I talked about it earlier. Oh, hi boy. I talked about it earlier in the video, but if the cutoff date is like the 18th, I'll probably film the video of unboxing everything like a week after, like around that time. Hopefully. Impatient clothing. Your boyfriend was a radio DJ and his voice is so nice. Jesslyn signing. No, somebody commented that because I'm talking about my voice. Like I forgot how we got on the topic, but People just said, "Oh, your voice is so soothing. It'll be like listening to you." And then, yeah, we just started talking about that. That's cool.
Hot.
Huh?
Hot.
Huh?
Hot.
Show the boy.
Mowgli, come here, boy. Come.
All right, guys. It's been an hour and a half. I think we're going to sign off. Cone Boy wants to say goodbye.
Mowgli, look at the screen, man.
Right there. Right there. Oh, look at his poor lips. Don't look at the camera. Poor puppy. All right, guys, we're going to get going. He smells like outside.
He was outside.
Yeah, he smells like outside.
Mm.
All right, guys, signing off. We'll come back here soon. Hopefully, Twitch in a couple days. Bye.
Peace out.
Good night. Take care. Look at him.